Hello, 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 welcome. This is the second to last 1 hour game jam we are ever going to do on Hyper Game Dev. It's almost over. We've been doing this for over 2 years, and I do love this game jam, but my heart has gone to another game jam, our very own game-like jam, so make sure you check that out. Hopefully there's a link in the description to that, but today that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about the game-like jam, we're talking about the 1 hour game jam. And since this is nearing the end of this series, I do have a survey on hypergame.dev. If you guys would be interested or willing, it would help me a lot. I want to commemorate the excitement, the chaos of what we've been doing for over 2 years here by making a YouTube video, and getting your guys' thoughts will help me a lot. Whether you've only watched or you've also participated, it means a lot, and it's going to help me just figure out what to make the video about. So make sure you check that link out in the description and in the chat as well. All right, so let's figure out what we're doing today. Your heart will always be at the 1 hour jam, but that is in the past. It will forever be a new jam. Yes. So also one more next week. Okay. Let's figure out a topic. The way we're going to figure out a topic, if you did not know, we're going to fill up this wheel. And then we're going to spin this big old wheel. And whatever it lands on is the topic that we do. Except for the ones on the coins. The ones on the coins are up for grabs. So if we land on a coin slot, there's a 50-50 chance, depending on the coin flip that happens, 50-50 chance that I will get to pick the topic or we'll do what's on here. So members of the channel, join button below, members of the channel get a guaranteed non-coin slot if you have a suggestion for a topic. It looks like we don't have a lot of suggestions, so I'm gonna need some. We might, and hey, if you get in there before members do, you get some guaranteed slots. Okay, so let's see what we've got. I don't think we have very many suggestions this week. I'm gonna need to see some. I might have to come up with them. Maybe I'll go pull from myself. Maybe we don't need the coins this week. Okay, we got Derek and Friends, Raphael, don't waste your blank. Don't waste your blank. Interesting. Don't waste your blank. You know, there's something about that. It's interesting. It's interesting. All right. You know what? Let's do it. Let's see. From Derek and Friends. Also, I need to put that on a coin one since that's not from a member. Theme boss fight. You know, we've done boss rush. But that's different from boss fight. So I'll allow it. Let's see. Welcome, IE. Good to see you. Mindswept. Welcome. Gravity is your enemy. I feel like we have done, but I don't know. Maybe not quite like that. Gravity is your enemy. Gravity is bad. How about gravity is bad? It's very long, so we're gonna just do that. Made a new template, nice. Infinity from IE, who I happen to know is a member on a different account, but since you're not a member here, I guess we'll just put you on a coin. Jim Bink, 1 minute. Well, we're out of slots. Okay, you know what? Actually, you know what? I know you're a member, so we're going to put this over here. Or at least you used to be. Theme, 1 minute. 1 minute. I like that. Very nice. We got 3 slots left. 3 slots left. Alan says, I'll carry the 1 hour jams in my heart forever. Yeah, still lab. At least until they're done again. Okay, let's see here. Carry in my heart. I need to fill in these last ones. Forever heart forever. Bye. How about goodbye? I'm gonna say goodbye. Okay, and then we've got in our heart. We've done a lot of heart ones before, actually, because of Valentine's Day. That usually comes up. What do we do here? Familiar. What about familiar? Repetition. I'm gonna do repetition. I don't know, because you said you made a new template, and I was like, oh, a template is like familiar. You've seen it before, you've worked with it before, but I don't like familiar, so I'm gonna say repetition. Okay. I guess I'm picking the topics anyway. Okay, what's next? You said what up? Checking in. Check. I don't like that one. Checker. I'm doing checker. All right, we got to come up with something. Man, we got quiet today. It's 13 of you here, 4 likes only. Oh my gosh. And we barely filled up the wheel. All right, are you ready to go? Are you ready? It's because we're getting low down, I guess. It feels sad. Chicken. You know, I almost like that, but I don't really. Here we go. We're spinning the wheel. What's it gonna be? Okay, it might be Gravity's Bad. Now, if it's heads, we'll go with Gravity's Bad. If it's tails, I'm gonna go to the unused topics list and find one. It's heads! Gravity is Bad is the topic, y'all. Get used to it. Deal with it. We can't change it now. Gravity is bad. All right, get to it, y'all. We don't have much time left. Remember to do a pre-submission. Very important. Very, very important. Let me make sure I... add the topic in the chat on the pinned message, and that is that gravity is bad. Watch out for that gravity. Okay, there we go. I added the topic and pinned it to the top of the chat. You guys have your assignment. Get to game deving. 58 minutes left. Not bad. You know what? It's been later. Gravity is bad. This is fun. I like this. This will be good. This is a really cool topic. A lot of fun things you can do with this. And remember, after this, we're going to play last week's games and this week's game. So it's going to be an extra special long playthrough stream, which will be fun. Okay, so pre-submissions. Don't forget to pre-submit. Hit that submit your project, even if you don't have a game yet. Hit upload game, and then give it a title. It is March 21st, 1 hour jam attempt. Simple as a pimple. And then, and then we are going to submit it. Now what we can do is we can click this draft button, come back to this page anytime, hit draft, and you will be able to upload your game. The nice thing about this is even if time ends, so that timer where it said 58 minutes, even when that is 0, time is up, submissions are closed, you've already got your pre-submission, which means you could still update or even upload your game. So make sure that you do get that pre-submission in. It can save a lot of stress. Okay, great. Gravity is bad. It is no bueno. Not good. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I mean, I think this is a really good one for just like experimenting and playing around. I think I do want to do a 3D project here because I don't know. It just seems like we can just like kind of have fun with it, you know? So I'm gonna at least have a player character, which I already have in a template. So we'll have a player character. And they will be there, and you can move around. I guess it probably should be like a side-scrolling type of vibe. Might be wise. Okay, yeah, we're drawing the hands. I'm drawing more than I should probably ever draw, but that's okay. So, and then we can make it like maybe platforming. I'm kind of imagining like you float up to the top, almost like it's inverting it a bit. So, like, there will be, like, a ceiling, and maybe the gravity will, like, push you up there, and yet you have to kind of, like, do stuff. But if it's platforming, I guess we could just, like, invert it, you know, and have some, like, gaps in here. And so it's, like, you're kind of reverse platforming, even though you, like, are still platforming. I think I'm just gonna mess around. I don't think I'm gonna plan it out too much, but I guess I do want to think about what the objective is. So like if you go through here, bye-bye, you are dead because you fell through. Or it could be like more stuff, like more layers up there. Yeah, but then is it necessarily bad? I don't know. So you kind of want to stay to these, and then maybe you just have to get through it quickly. Is always nice. We just add like a little finish line at the end. Easy peasy, not too difficult. Okay, so we'll say there's just like a finish line. That's my finish line. Just deal with it. All right, that's a finish. That's totally a finish line. Can't you tell? Okay, finish line. Bam. It looks like a monster of a such. I don't know what that looks like. Look, come on, look at that. Tell me that's not kind of a finish line. A little bit, a little bit. And so we'll try to just get to the end in a certain amount of time. So that's it. That's my whole idea. We're gonna keep it simple. We'll just try to have some fun. Dark Rosen is here. You need to make 2 games because you didn't finish your one from last week. That's okay. Oh, that's rough. All right, I'm gonna get some music to get me in the zone. And let's do this. I think I'm just gonna grab from my template the player character. Probably gonna want the ground. Whoa, we got some errors. Jeez. I think Control C. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen, and I'm gonna be happy. Okay, so there's the character. Now, I guess I don't need the ground. I mean, you know, it depends. Like, do we want to be like floating, or I guess so. Like, why? Why are we in a situation where we float? I don't know, because I said so. Because I said so. So maybe instead of a ground, we'll have just like a ceiling, right? Do I have platforms that I've made? No? Okay, we'll make new platforms. All right, well, I guess I don't have much else to do. I'm gonna grab the environment and the lighting so I can like see stuff. Actually, real quick, let me put up the time. Let me put up the time so I know where we're at. 53 minutes, that's brutal. Okay, so let's say 47 minutes. A little less than is actually true, but as you know, it's what I like to do. Okay. I do want it to be kind of like locked to 2D. I'm gonna put a ground in here just for now. You're gonna be kind of fun, like as if you see yourself like float up to the top. Let me get a camera in here. I actually kind of want the camera to be on the player. So let's add a camera in there and probably want to move that just a bit. Might be good. I am going to focus on it being more of the 2D variety. So let's turn it that way. Bring it in like that. Okay. Not bad. Can work with that. I'm gonna pull it out a little more. Okay. Oh yeah, saving. That's always smart. This is gravity bad. No good gravity here. Okay, let's make let's make sure that this is working so far. I'm sure it is, but well, actually, I still have to do the controls. Make sure we set gravity bad to the main scene. Let's do the controls real fast. Let's do these controls. So I only want it to be like left and right, so that's gonna be on the Z axis. So I want velocity X to be equivalent to direction Z times speed. Right? Is that what I want? Let's see if that's what I want. Have I done something that is desirable? Or have I done something that is undesirable? Casey says, I like watching you try new things in Godot. Oh, cool. I'm so glad. Learning Python on the side and looking at you go motivates me to keep doing the same. Keep it up. Yay! I'm so glad to hear that. Let's go. Let's do stuff. Yeah, because GDScript and Python are very similar. They obviously have differences, but super similar. I love that. Good luck with your Python journey. That's awesome. Thanks for saying so, Casey. It means a lot. All right, let's see what this is looking like. The camera is very wrong. There must already be a camera in here. That's the only explanation. There is. Kill it. Get rid of it. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I've got my controls right. Let me make sure that I do actually have, oh, wrong thing. We don't wanna move that so much as I wanna move this. Let me make sure I actually have WASD in here. I think I do. I do. Okay, good. All right, let's see. Nope. Okay, well, all right. Interesting. Cool. No. I don't want W and S to be the movement. I want A and D to be the movement. So let's fix that real quick. Just a quick fix. Direction Z, I guess because that's I guess it's direction Y. I don't think you want to say that either. Okay, try this. Try this. See if this makes a little more sense. No. No, it does not. It absolutely does not. Wait, why do I have this direction X? There is... Oh my gosh. Okay, try this now. See if this is better. Okay, it's mildly better. I think you want to say velocity Z. Oh, that does make more sense. Okay, whatever. This stuff always confuses me. Okay, so I put it velocity Z equals direction X, and then we're moving towards velocity Z. Okay, now let's try it. I always get confused because it's just confusing. So I just punch in things until it works. Almost! Almost! It's moving opposite directions. So let's just say negative direction. What do you think about that? Did I do that? Did I ninja that in there? Tell me that I did. Yeah! Alright, we got movement, baby. Awesome. Left and right. We can't move up and down. It's a side scroller now. Cool. I guess for this like concept, I'd almost like to think about like you're in maybe like a space airlock or something. I don't know. Or maybe you're in outer space somehow. It's ridiculous, but that's okay. So I kind of want to like design the sky a little bit. I just think it adds like a nice touch. Oh, I have to make it like unique. Make it unique. Make this unique. Make that unique. Everything has to be unique. Like us. Darkness. Also dark. You know, I always think blue kind of looks good in space, or like a purple. For some reason. And now I'm actually not so sure. I like that. Like subtle, not much. Just like a little bit. And in fact, I would recommend inverting the values there. So maybe light on top. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't think you want that. But for the ground, let's adjust that a bit too. We'll just make that black. And then for the horizon, we'll want something kind of spacey too. Alright, we're in space, baby. We're in space! Except for the ground. Ignore the ground. I guess for the ground, it could be, if it's as long as it's like kind of gray. Let's make this local and adjust the mesh to be a little more, maybe like the moon or something. I don't know. It's chaos. Good chaos. I care about the way it looks. I do. Maybe make this desaturated. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, the moon. That moon emoji's kind of yellow. Welcome, Frank. Maybe I want some yellow in there too. Maybe I don't. No, it adds something. It adds something. Just like an off-white, an off-gray. Just a little. Alright, that's our space theme. I could add some lighting in here as well, potentially. Alright, there's another moon color! That might have even been better. It's too late now. Should it be like brighter? No, don't do that. Okay, cool, great, awesome, done! Next! Let's make the gravity happen. I'm gonna add a platform so we have something to bump up against. I'm gonna make it a static body. Please don't use that. Thank you. Okay. And then in that, oh, physics materials. Oh, that could be fun if it's kind of like a bouncy platform. I don't know if I have capacity to make that. Let's make it a mesh so we can see what it looks like. There it is. stretch it out. And remember, y'all, it's okay if you can't finish a game. I rarely finish mine. This game jam is not about how good of a game you can make. I actually forgot to talk about the rules. Nothing NSFW. I swear, you guys, nothing NSFW. Obviously use the theme a little bit. Please, please. I will not be. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. Oh my gosh, I was actually worried I would be executed. Please don't use music that you didn't make yourself. I'd really appreciate it. It's for YouTube purposes, and implement the theme in some way is always good. Okay, push this up. Well, no. Push the whole thing up. The whole thing. Put the whole thing up. And then actually the mesh should be not transformed. Bring that down. Bring that down, please. Oh, I didn't think about shadows. I might have to change the light so that way we're not just like shadowed underneath the platforms. It's just completely blocking the light. Maybe there's something cool about that though. Okay, so then I need a collision. I'm just gonna make sure the collision is the same shape as our mesh. I feel like one thing you can do, and I could be wrong, but I think I can just say like platform 1 mesh. I think I can kind of like save that, and then if I add a collision, I don't usually like doing it this way, personally, but I think we can. And then I'll just load that mesh. Oh, I feel like there is a way to do that. I don't remember what it is, and I just don't care anymore. There is a way. Maybe in a learn-along stream, which once this jam ends, I'll be doing more learn-along streams where we just try stuff and figure things out. For now, I'm just going to copy these size values, and then we're going to paste it right on here, and there we go. Now it's the same size. That works too. Okay, great. So now we've got a static body. Now I need to float up. I want to bump up onto it. Let's actually save this as platform 1, and then I'm going to save it on its own, and then we can just duplicate it, and whoa, rename. I like to rename it so it has 01 or 00 at the end. And then what's nice about that is when I duplicate it, it'll still say platform 1, but now it'll be platform 102, so I know what number it is in the scene, but also what platform type it is. Okay, so we're not going to be floating anywhere right now. In order to get that flotation happening, I am going to need to change the gravity. So let's change some gravity. We have to do that in here, although we could probably do it somewhere else too, for fun. I wonder if we can do it somewhere else for fun. What is this motion mode? Sets the motion mode which defines the behavior of move and slide. Grounded. Apply when notions of walls, ceiling, and floor are relevant. In this mode, the motion will react to slopes, acceleration, and slowdown. This mode is suitable for grounded games like platformers. Floating. Apply when there is no notion of floor or ceiling. Yeah, I want ceiling. This mode is suitable for games without ground, like space games. We do have a ground, it's just above us, so that's different. Slide on ceiling. If true, during a jump against the ceiling, the body will slide. If falls, it will be stopped and will fall vertically. Interesting. Okay, well that's relevant, but not really what I need right now. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to like adjust the gravity here on this character body, unless the character like was like a rigid body or something. Does character body derive from rigid body? No. Okay, it's physics body. All right, that'll be fine. All right, so we'll adjust the project. The reason why I was looking at that is because I thought it could be cool if we like change the gravity, and I could change it here too, but all right, let's just keep going. So 9.8 is holding us down. We kind of want to lift us up, so let's put the gravity at 1. Let's just do a solid 1 and see what happens. What do we got? Just tell it to me straight. Be honest with me. Nothing? Okay. All right. Yeah, that's... I was hoping for more, somethingness was kind of what I was looking at. All right. What happens if I jump? Oh, all right. Stuff is happening. But I would love to actually be lifted. You know what we could do? We could actually have you be like upside down. And that way it actually, what if we do negative gravity? What is that like? There's gotta be a way to do this, right? Project settings, -1. What is that? What does that do? What does that do? Hey, we're floating. We're floating. Now, if I jump, I'm not jumping down. Which kind of makes sense. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I guess I didn't think this through, did I? Did I? How could a jump be reversed? Well, I guess go into the jump code. Get into that there jump code. Say jump velocity is -4.5. We're just making it all negative. That's all. We're very negative here on Hyper Game Dev. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so that's doing absolutely nothing. There's a cat, by the way. I forgot to mention there is a cat. That's Travi. He's hanging out. I think there's another cat. Yeah, but she's off to the side. There he is. He's hanging out. Okay. How do I gonna get a jump in here? Wait, it is working. It did work. How did that work? Is it because I have to be grounded? Oh, he left. He's like, I don't want to be on TV. I wonder if the notion of grounded is different. So we maybe want to say that we don't have to be on the floor in order to jump. Or we could redefine the floor. I'm really starting to feel like I should have just flipped it all upside down. That probably would have been easier. That's okay. Handle jump and is on floor. We don't care about that part this time. I'm gonna, just in case I change my mind about that, we're just gonna do it like this and comment that out and see what happens. We'll see what that does. Me floating in my dreams. Wow. Oh, that's kind of beautiful though. I like that. Okay, now we are jumping. Whoa. Wait, but I just snapped back onto the ground. Okay, I have a crazy idea. I have like a wacky idea, right? What if it switches? What if it switches? So instead of jump velocity being a constant, what if it's a variable? Okay. Okay, and actually, we don't even have to make it a variable. No, keep it a constant. Keep it a constant. And we say if is on floor, velocity y is jump velocity. Otherwise, velocity y is negative jump velocity. Right? Right? I don't know. Just messing around. Just messing around with some ideas here. Whoa. Okay. I have another condition. I want to say that you can't actually change your jump in between the air. You can only change your jump if you're already on a thing. I don't know why. What's the point of this, though? Why? I don't know. I don't know. For fun? Okay. So that means we need to add something else, which is that we're actually colliding with something. Does the character have a way to detect if it's colliding with anything? I don't think it does. The static body on the platform, however, does. Wherever that went. Oh, here we go. Okay, platform. No, it doesn't. Okay, I thought it had like a... Okay, so then let's do this. Let's do this. Is on ce... Wait, really? There's an is on ceiling? What? I didn't know that. I believe you. I believe you. Wow, I had no idea. Thank you, Damien, for learning me here. Let's go. Is only on? Oh, in case you... Why, you're on both? What's the difference? Returns true if the body collided only with the ceiling on the last call. Otherwise, returns false. What value is it for it to be that? If is on ceiling. Wow. So in case they're both true, it has no value, but it is useful. All right, that's true. You're right. It is useful to know. Okay, nice. Now I can't jump in the air, and I can only jump if I'm on one or the other. Thank you, Damien. Oh my gosh, awesome. This is kind of weird. This is kind of different. Oh no, you messed it up. You float into nothing. So I would like to say that you eventually die, right? If you get too high. So that would be good. I don't know how to make this harder or anything, but I don't really care. So let's figure out what too high is. This platform is at what? 5? 15. Let's say 30. Let's leave you floating up to 30. We're jam rats over here. You know it. Welcome, dungeon. Gravity is bad is our topic. I am going to say that if you're above 30, you die. Now, I'm not really happy with the, with the way you die in this game. So I'm gonna make a new thing. I know I don't have to do the @warning ignore anymore, but I don't care. Unused signal. Signal game lost. I need to actually change like how these work. So let me add UI on here. This is very important. How do I want this UI to work? I'm gonna say there's no restart button, at least at first. We do want a timer. There is not gonna be a score. Let's make that font size a bit larger. Okay. And then I'm gonna say that let's connect game lost. Messenger is just my signal bus. It has a bunch of signals that get connected around a project. So when the game is won, it just stops the timer. That's it. That's all it does. Right, but if you stop the timer, you can also show the restart button. So that gives you plenty of time to get a high score, right? No, not... Oh, yeah. Yeah. What is the stop button? It shows that. Yeah. So that'll work. Good. Okay. And then for game lost, I might want to say... I mean, we don't even really need the timer anymore. Like, you lost. I don't care what your time was. That's your punishment. You don't get to know. And then the restart button becomes visible. And we could do like a message. Did I ever set up any messages, or did we not? I don't think we did. So let's make one. I'm gonna make a label and say you died in space. That's it. Look, I just trying to be honest, like, you're gonna die in space. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, let's make it a bit larger. Something I think I keep forgetting to do. Is set my viewport stretch. So gotta go to window. Oh, it is on. Okay, good, great, excellent. Nope, we're good. So this is label lost. And we're gonna make sure we can access this as a unique name. Let's hide it. And then for game lost, we're just gonna say label lost visible equals true. Okay. And then for when that happens, or why it happens, on the player, we're gonna say if global position Y is greater than 30, messenger game lost emit. I'd also like for the player to like disappear. Would it be bad if I just queue freed it? What would that be like? Would that be bad? Let's find out. Whee! Goodbye. That's a long way. Just everything, right? Because the camera is on the player. just it's nothing. I mean, it's correct. You died in space. So I kind of was hoping you get to still see space, but this works. Okay, cool, great. I'm gonna add a finish line, so I have that ready to go. Do I have that in my example or no? In my template? I don't know if I do. So I think we need to make a finish line. Got inspired by Charlie and Chocolate Factory, the ceiling fan tunnel scene. Perfect! Perfect! Are you saying you did, or is mine? I guess this, I mean, just in general, this topic really lends itself to that, doesn't it? Nice. Classic. So let's make a finish line. I kind of want it to be like spacey, right? So perhaps yours is 2D, nice. Perhaps making a bit of a time mistake. I'm gonna make a CSG combiner, and I'm gonna add in a cylinder. So this is your finish line. Ooh, ooh. Late submission still allowed? Yeah, of course, of course. Now there isn't gonna be a community creation stream this time. However, make sure you do a pre-submission. That way you can still upload your game after the time ends. And we're gonna play 2 weeks of games tonight, which means the stream is gonna be twice as long, the playthrough stream. Well, depending on how many people we have, but yeah, it's gonna be super long. So you'll have a lot of extra time to get in a late entry. Welcome, Ariaki, it's good to see you. We got the second to last 1 hour jam today. Second to last one ever. So I'm glad you made it here. A veteran. And speaking of, if you are someone who's participated before, I especially would really love to hear from you guys. There's a link pinned up at the top of the chat and in the description box where you can take this survey, which will just help me figure out, yeah, we're not doing these anymore. I've been announcing it for the last month or so. This is the second to last Hyper 1 Hour Jam ever. So yeah, check the survey out. It would really help me. I want to make a video commemorating the last 2.5 years of us doing this jam. Every week, we've missed one in over 2 years. And yeah, so if you have participated before, I'd really love to hear from you. Take that survey if you haven't yet. Thank you guys, it means a lot. But yeah, it's the last one. Community stream, it's like a thing that happens. So basically go to patreon.com. Anyway, don't worry about it. It's patreon.com/hypergamedev. You can join for free. It's an extra secret live stream that we do after these jams, but not today. All right. Okay. Anyway, don't worry. If you don't know what it is, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't need to know about it. All right, so this, you know what this gave me an idea of? What if that's part of the challenge, right? Is you have to get in these like little tunnels. Like that sounds kind of difficult, right? In a fun way, maybe. We'll see. Okay, so we've got a cylinder. I need to make this cylinder a lot bigger, much bigger, so we can actually fit in it. Fit in this cylinder in my game. And then I'm gonna hollow it out. So let's duplicate that, but make it smaller, and then have its operation be subtraction. That way it's got a hole in the middle. Okay, so just out of curiosity, what's it like trying to get into that little thing? What's that like? What does that feel like? Oh, I gotta make sure I add collision. I think I forgot to do that. Use collision, very important. Oh, you already filled out the survey. Very good. Okay, you already filled it out. No need to do it twice. No need to do it twice. Cause see, then you gotta kind of make sure you get in there. Whoa. Or you mess it up. Whoa! Oh no! Goodbye! Goodbye! I wonder if there's a way to make that a little harder too, like getting in that tunnel. It feels too easy. I bet there's a way to make this harder. I'm gonna make it even smaller. Can I shrink the whole thing? Yeah, it'll probably get upset if you do that. Let's just do it like this. Let's make it like that big. No, Casey, not ever on this channel. This is the second to last 1 hour game jam on this channel. Not the last live stream ever on this channel. I will still be streaming frequently every week. The difference is that I am going to be focusing game jam wise on the game like jam. So last time we did the Frogger likes. It's a month-long jam instead of an hour. Kind of nice to get a little bit more time. And the idea is that you make a game similar to the theme game. And it's just sort of a way to help with learning scope and get a game finished because you don't have to worry about what it's going to be. This time we're doing Bloons TD. There's only 9 days left in this jam. So then this is every other month is the game like jam. So next month we won't be doing the game like jam, but then the month after we will. In between the game like jams, I'm going to be doing different types of streams. So I really want to do a learn along type stream where we just like get into Godot or something and we just learn stuff. So definitely still going to be doing things on this channel, 100%. I'm burning down my computer live on stream next week. No, I'm not. Although that'd be kind of fun. No, that's okay. Yeah. Oh, for sure. I love doing this. I'm just ready to move on from the 1 hour jam. That's all. Okay. But not today. Today I'm still here for it. I kind of want getting into this tunnel to be harder, but I have to figure that out very quickly here because time is running out. You know what could also make it interesting too is if I like rotate it, right? Like you can only get to it from like a certain angle. Right? So you have to either be coming from below or above to get into it. What's that like? Oh, dang it. Something that's bothering me is how long it takes to die. I think we need to just put us out of our misery a little sooner. So I just switched that to 20 instead of 30. I think the hardest thing is like timing. Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad. It's not too hard to get in there. It's not too hard to get in there. Man, this is giving me so many ideas. I just don't have time to like execute them. But I do have a lot of ideas. Like we could have it be, whoa. Didn't like that. Oh, I see. We could have it be like this. Make it as it moves right on its own, so you need to time the shift of gravity, like an auto runner. Make it as it moves right on its own. I don't know if I understand what you're saying, but that does sound cool. Why is this one yelling at me? It has an empty shape? No, it doesn't. What are you talking about? What do you mean? I don't even believe you. Here's what I'm thinking. I gotta think quick here. I think what I want, what if I take this and we rotate it? Can this be, oh my goodness. These are both centered. Why does it rotate so widely? Why does it do that? Oh, because the I see. Okay, reset this transform. Reset that transform. There we go. No, we had to fix that offset. That offset was not good. Okay, now I'm gonna twist it like that. Okay, but what if I'm gonna make this a little bit shorter. Let's say, well, not that much shorter. Man, I see that. Man, I wish I just had more time to make this. This is kind of a really fun idea. Okay, so something like that, except not like that. We need to make it shorter. Let's say 3.5. Come to this one, make this 3.5. I just gotta cook. I don't have time. I just gotta cook. Bring this down. And then what if I duplicate the subtraction and we rotate it, whoa, like this. Oh dear God. Don't smooth. No smoothing. Stop smoothing. Okay, that's better. That must be new. I don't remember it smoothing before. Is that a 4.4 thing? I would even love to have one more shape in here. Not a sphere, please. But a... okay, a mesh. And we're gonna make it a box. And then I'm gonna make that tall. Just to like kind of block you, right? It's a bit obnoxious, but the idea, if I can get it to work right, is that you can only enter it from one side. I guess you might want to even move it over a bit. I don't know if this is gonna work quite like this is the type of idea that needs a little testing, truth be told. So like, okay, well that's impossible. It has to be possible. Oh no, oh no. Can you stop smoothing? Enough with the smoothing. The smoothing is very unnecessary. It's highly not good. Okay, so that's actually way too hard. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just playing around. Sorry. I gotta stop playing around. I don't have time to keep playing around. Okay, so I just rotated it. And what I want to try is... oh, you gotta like jump like... oh no! Okay, we got some collision problems. Maybe we could do an axis lock on the player character. So that's gonna be X, I think. I think we want to say you can't move on the X-axis. That might help, potentially, from that escaping horizontally. Nice! Right? So, like, you kind of have to, like, finagle your way into that little tunnel. That's kind of an idea, right? So it requires a little bit of thought and planning. And then I could maybe move this out a little more to try to increase the difficulty a bit. It's kind of fun. It's kind of a fun idea. Oh. Oh, that's tough. Oh, that's too far. Ah, too far. Gotta bring it in just a little bit. See if that's better. Oh, tricky. Let's bring it in a little bit more. Not that much, just a tiny bit. Okay, try that. Oh no! It's kind of hard. I like it. Gravity is definitely bad in this game. Hard to argue with that. Oh man. Wow, you really gotta... Okay, I'm scooching it a little closer here. Dang! Wow. Oh! I already got a little strat. Just like hurry up and start moving forward. This might be too hard. Even though it seems like remotely possible, I think it still needs to be a little bit closer. I'm trying to find that perfect spot. All right, there you go. That was pretty easy, but that's okay. You can still mess it up. All right, so there, finally, I got that. Now, if you do get past it, we got to make sure you can survive. So that's its own challenge. I think probably the hardest part about this idea is just like the level design. Oh, I didn't make a finish line yet. I should do that. Oh no. Oh, it's kind of hard still though. I think I still need to move it over just a tiny little bit. Okay, I shifted it a little bit more. Yeah, this idea does require a lot of testing, unfortunately. Which is often not great. I find in these 1-hour jams is an idea that requires a lot of testing. No! Oh my gosh. Okay, I scooted it forward a little bit more. Okay, we made it. We made it. But can I survive beyond that? Oh, it's tough. It's still hard. It's still really difficult. Okay, so I do need to make sure we bring that platform a lot closer on the other side so we don't die after that. Something that's just kind of bothering me is that the ground isn't bigger. I'm just gonna make the ground a little bigger real quick. And adjust the noise texture accordingly. Pretty unnecessary, if I do say so myself. Okay. Nice, survivable. Let's go. Okay, so then what's another challenge? I don't have time. I don't have time. There's a little bit more time than that clock makes it seem. Okay, so there's that. What if I want to make it go the other direction, though? So that's... Oh, wow, it's exactly 45 degrees. Let's make it 45 the other way. See if that works. Probably gonna have to change where it spits you out, though. Alright. You don't have more time? We have a little extra time. Okay. I want to move this locally. Down there. So it opens up on that side. And we're gonna want to make sure there's a platform there ready to catch you. Probably gonna have to do some testing here. I'm not gonna get much of a level. That's always been kind of one of the things that's disappointed me is, you know, I have a fun idea, but it requires a lot of level building, and I just don't have time to build that level. Oh, you can go back if you fail. Nice. Okay, then we got this. That's a lot easier to do that one, actually. That one's like very easy to do. I don't know why that one's so easy. Ooh, you know what would make it harder though? Is if you, that's gonna make it impossible. Yeah, I don't know if I would recommend that. Again, Lise, you're inviting the need for substantial testing, right? Because that's probably going to be too difficult, and then you're going to fly out. All right, let me just check how much time I actually have. I still haven't made a finish line. Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, there's 8 minutes left. 8 minutes proper. So I'm going to update this 8.5 minutes. I'm gonna update my timer to 8 minutes. Yeah, that's a bit tricky. You know what I would say, Lise? I would say, what if you don't do that, and instead it's something like that, right? Because it's just a different challenge coming from the other direction. This probably opens up some opportunity for cheesing, although I don't know that I would necessarily call it cheesing. It'd just be like a strategy. Nice. All right, I wonder if that couldn't be just like a little bit harder even. So I'm gonna move this out a bit more. There's a lot of testing here, but I'm hoping that once I kind of get my tests figured out, I can just put the pieces together and build out a level, but probably not. Oh, oh dang! Yeah, that's maybe a bit too far. Oh, careful. Nice. It kind of gets stuck on the end there. Is there a way we can fix that? Probably shouldn't bother. This geometry is kind of ridiculous. It's doing a bit much, if you ask me. That's okay. Ah, that's too far. Finish line, yes, finish line. And I don't have like a you got to safety. And then, so the reason why I came up with this was because I was making my finish line, and I wanted the finish line to be like, oh dang, I wanted the finish line to be like a cylinder with a hole in it that you have to get into. Oh yeah, do pre-submit. Do pre-submit. You know what I like about where it snags you on the end is that it slows down your time. So if getting a good time is important, okay, I move that platform a bit. If getting a good time is important, you want to try to avoid that snag, which is kind of nice. I actually think there's like a cool game idea here. All right, that'll do. Although this won't be the ultimate execution of that idea. All right, so let's just bring back some. Oh, but then we could do some of these. There's a lot of fun like level building opportunities with this. It does require a lot of testing. Good. Careful. Nice. Well, it's not too hard to get down there. truth be told, because you just can jump down and then just run your way over. Okay, so then next challenge, we're back down again. We just kind of do like the same things. It's not my favorite to do all this repetition, but in the interest of time, I think it's the way to go. I am going to save this. We're gonna say this is up diag sil. I'm gonna save it just so we can instantiate it or have multiple instances and it be a little less much. Down diag sil. Oh, I forgot to number it. Oh, and that one didn't save the name. Okay. Down diag sil. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Duplicate it. And then drag it over here. Yeah, but Lise, remember, you do... Hold on, girl. You gotta get the... You not only want to duplicate that, you have to make sure you duplicate the platform with it. I would even recommend getting the whole trio. That way you know you're not making a horrible mistake. So grab this, that, and that, duplicate them all, and bring them over here. And then we can just do some stuff just to drag it out a bit. Not the most difficult game, you know, we could put like enemies in here, things you have to avoid, obstacles, you know, in like a more full version of it. I think there's a lot of cool possibilities. Today is not the day to find out what those possibilities are. Okay, then let's do one more round of all this stuff. And then we just have to call it. All right, I gotta make a finish line. I really do. Whoa, that'll be kind of interesting. Hopefully possible. Okay. Now, finish line. So for the finish line, I'm gonna grab my down diagonal cylinder. I'm gonna make it local. I really should have done this finish line sooner. I just like don't have time. Oops. Because I gotta put an area in here. I haven't done that. Oh dear. Rotate it. I want it to be quite a bit longer. Okay, and then I'm gonna need to add an area in there, and it needs to be looking for the player. Let's get a collision shape of any such. We'll say a sphere. Now, luckily, I did make a pre-submission, so I can be a little late. If you haven't made a pre-submission yet, now's the time. Now is the time. Okay, and then I just need to say that... Do we have a player area? Because that would be great if I do. Not really. Oh, I do! I do have a player area. Let's go. Perfect. So we're going to say that if this... And this is on the player. If the player sees the player... I'm confused. But that's looking for a body. If not is player. Okay. I see. That's for something else. Okay, time is up. I'm going to hurry up, though. I'm going to hurry up. Area, we want to make sure we set up our detect area. And we're going to say detect area. Area entered. Connect on area entered. Pop down here. Func on area entered, and we need to make sure that that's labeled somehow. So I'm going to come to my finish line. I'm going to attach a script right on the area itself. This is finish area. And then we're just gonna do in a ready function, add to group, finish. Then over here, we're gonna say if area is in group, finish, messenger emit, messenger game1 emit. Now, I do have some problems with this, because you're gonna be able to like keep playing after it ends, which isn't my favorite reality, if I'm being honest. So I'd love to say up here, messenger game1 connect on game1, you know, and we can say that end game not one or something. And not game one, something like that. Queue free and set the label to you wind in space. Smart! Genius. Brilliant! Thank you for being the big brain I needed. Brilliant. You survived space. Thank you. Thank you so much. Stop timer, and then we want to say that label 1. No, stop this. We want to say that label 1 visible equals true. Now, I haven't tested that at all. Oh yeah, here, don't do that. I haven't tested this. We're already out of time. We're over time right now. You don't know about the detect area? You don't know about the detect area? Dude, I put this on the UI. I knew something was weird. Okay. I knew it. I didn't know what, but I knew something was weird. Can we just put this on the player, please? Here, just put put that back in. Paste. No. Oh my god. Character. Drag this in here. Then we say detect area entered, and then this. Okay, go. Time is definitely up. I know. I'm going overtime. You guys get to go overtime all the time. I'm gonna take it this time. I'm gonna enjoy it. Here we go. Whoop. Just gotta test that finish line. It's a bit of an obstacle course, isn't it? It's not a very difficult obstacle course. Oh, I like how that one's hard to see except for the shadow. That oddly works. Oh, what the? What? Oh, because remember when I made the ground bigger? I didn't make the collision of the ground bigger. That was an oopsie. Okay. You're almost done with your game. I think I'll finish in 5 or 10 minutes. That's okay, because as long as you pre-submitted, you can still submit it. And even if you didn't pre-submit, late entries can be added to the community tab, y'all. By the way, if you haven't liked this stream yet, hit that thumbs up button. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up. Oh no, it's hard. It's hard. It is hard. You know, I should start setting my timer to 1 hour from now on. For the last one, because you know I deserve to go over a little bit. Okay, here we go. Trying to make it to the end. It is not 1 hour and 15. But guys, okay, look. Here's the thing. Remember, I set my timer to like 40 minutes, 40 something minutes, right? What was it, 47 minutes I set it to? So technically, I always do less than an hour. Don't forget that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is kind of a long level, actually. Oh, that's gonna be kind of hard. Okay, oh, wow. Oh, God, what do I do? Yes! You survive space! Oh, yeah, we want to queue free the player when that happens. Forgot about that. Forgot about that. I forgot about that. We want to do that, don't we? So when it enters, we also want to queue free. We can probably go, there we go. Queue free, done. Whew. All right, I think I've done it. I think the game is made. I'm gonna export this and I'm gonna put it up there, guys. We're gonna do the playthrough stream. Remember, it's a double playthrough stream, double time playthrough stream. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, hyper smash that thumbs up button. Hyper smash it. Thank you for doing that. It means a lot. We're gonna play the games. Let me make sure that's ready. As soon as this one ends, it's gonna take you right over to that next one. If you're watching this after the stream, I'm so glad you checked out how this went. I am about to play all the games. Tap or click in the top right to see how that goes. And I do hope that I see you there. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go play the games. Double time. If you've got your game from last week, I want to check it out. Let's go. Let's go. It's going to come right after this. Right after this. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I promise.